Welcome to Never Shut Up. It's your boy Marcellus Wiley. Love y'all. I hear y'all. Stop it. Nah, we ain't gonna never shut up. That's right. Learn these life lessons through sports entertainment and talk about the media like they talk about everybody else. Let's get right into this. Cam Newton had the chin check Jason McIntyre on Colin Cowherd's show. He had to hit him with the real chin check. The W-A. Y'all remember that? That's the real chin check. Man, and I'm glad he did it, damn it. Because that's what we need to do to reset our sports media. So he responded to Jason McIntyre and broke that thing down as Jason McIntyre took shots at Cam Newton more than just the player. But don't take my word for it. Check out Cam.
Just go to the clip where he says what he said.
Cam Newton has a podcast, and Cam Newton, of course, was a tremendous player.
Don't give me no backhand compliments. Don't do that.
Because he said, yeah.
I'm not playing. Haven't played in 2 or 3 years.
Cam Newton, you had a worse career than Dak Prescott. They were able to pull up some stats. Let's just
So
take a
press
glance.
pause
shall
right
we?
there. I was a dual threat quarterback. Add in rushing yards.
Rushing touchdown.
Add in rushing touchdowns.
Because who's number one as a quarterback?
They try to manipulate the narrative. Instead of speaking about what I said, they try to poke at the person. Jason, if I were to do my research on you personally, failed situations, got fired from a job, flunked out of college, if I really were to do that, then I will be evil.
You're the bully.
I'm the bully. Or I'm bitter.
Mm-hmm.
You caught all that, right? Okay. Here's the thing. So they teach us in sports media, and you should just know this as a human being, that we're supposed to talk about the act, not the actor. And I've noticed, and I've gotten some praise, a lot of love from fans because I supported Cam Newton when he was out there balling out of control. That was even when he was dabbing and doing the Superman, and people still try to find ways to attack Cam Newton. And I used to just sit there and say, dog, Cam Newton's amazing. I don't understand what you got to talk about. And they were like, well, look at his stats, and then look at his record outside of the MVP season. And I'm like, you guys are not considering everything he does and contributes to this team, which including the rushing yards, the rushing touchdowns, which he brought up, which included his leadership, the energy he brought to the team that allowed that team to do well, right? Without him, what is that team was a conversation for a while. So when Jason McIntyre went at him, and you know what happens, man, we got revisionist history. People don't remember all the details, and then they don't want to include all the details. One of the dirtiest tricks used in media is omitting things that we know will go against our argument. So if you notice, most people's arguments are to state their case, state their facts, but not really provide balance in hopes that either the audience or the co-host doesn't check them on it. And then it just goes through, it passes through. Ain't that crazy? Because you think you're getting objective or subjective facts, right? You think you get objective analysis, subjective facts. That's his opinion, but it's supported by facts. Nah, what you're really getting is I'm making an argument, and then making this argument right or wrong, I'm just trying to convince you. So Jason McIntyre went way too damn far on Cam Newton, not giving him his full credit, his full due. Thank God Cam Newton caught him and had to chin check him. Now, why would Jason do that? I'm gonna give you the first reason why he would do that. The first reason is because he thinks it's accepted. He thinks that people will actually not blink an eye at it. When Cam Newton lost his favor in the public eye with a lot of people, even kids started attacking him at damn camps. Cam couldn't walk to a camp without a kid trying to check him, trying to clown him, like the kid could do what Cam did. Like the kid even gonna make it. First of all, fool, make it first. And then you start talking about who I am and who I'm not. Whew, badass parents. So anyway, the kids coming at Cam. His peers, it didn't go well in New England. Let's all call it what it is. Even though it started off like something, COVID hit, he caught all that. It changed the complexion of Cam's career. But that still doesn't give you permission to ever go at Cam Newton like he wasn't a dog, like he ain't an MVP, like he wasn't a few plays away from winning the Super Bowl. Like, come on, y'all. So it happens because Jason McIntyre felt it will be accepted to criticize Cam like this, right? Well, I dare you to do that to somebody who is not in a bad light, somebody who is in favor. Like right now, you better get your Lamar Jackson shots off, right? And you are starting to lose that moment because if Lamar balls out against the Houston Texans, then we're going to say, uh-oh, here we go. And if he runs the table, if he wins the Super Bowl this year, you can't say nothing about Lamar Jackson. So it's based on performance, but still that doesn't give you the permission slip to now talk about the person. Talk about the performance. Talk about the production. But he was like, oh, Cam Newton on his podcast. And let me just tell you that, you didn't have a better career than Dak Prescott. Okay, that's your opinion. You can say that. But what fueled you to say that ain't right. You came at Cam Newton talking about, oh, well, where you are right now, that's why we're looking at you in a different light. Cam Newton had to address all that stuff, and I'm glad he did. Another thing that's interesting about the game that everybody catches notice of is how it may be rigged. Even though I say we do the rigging, the game seems rigged. All the top dogs out there don't qualify to play sports at the highest level. You know what it is. Even this show, Colin Coward right here, Jason McIntyre, obviously, Stephen A., Skip Bayless, blah, blah, blah. So you're like, well, we're in a different arena than just performance. We're just in a different arena than just playing some ball. Gotcha. But it's a different investment when you didn't do that. So then you can get a little loose with those words, loose with those lips, because you ain't got nothing invested in it. Hey, what do I care? So it pops off. To me, it's just wild that the top dogs in compensation and platform are all people who didn't do it. No expertise to the fullest, to the next level, to the top level, always subordinate to somebody else because they always want this message to come out, to me, callous if necessary, to me, loose and reckless if necessary, to me, not always with the purest of positive intention. Why? Because then that's entertainment, right? Like an actor acts. So we need people to act like they know what they're talking about, but don't really be about it. Because if it was all about it, I would say that it would get more respectful, which may be a little less entertaining. We wouldn't have people popping off, going crazy, going sideways with the fireworks. You see some guys do it. Shannon Sharp, very colorful, gets out there, says some stuff, and at times you're like, really? And then you're like, damn. And you hear people push back. Oh, man, when a former player acts like he never played, he gets that criticism. So the game is rigged because the guys who didn't play, they got the freedom and latitude to do whatever. If you did play, you better act like it. And then you get measured by how good you were based on what you say. So don't go out there like Emmanuel Acho gets a lot of this criticism. I know this personally from talking to him because he didn't play well in the NFL. All of a sudden, what you talking about? What you talking about? Why are you even talking? You didn't even play good. You know what I mean? So Colin and them get it because they didn't play at all, but they get more freedom than even Acho who played but didn't play well. Game is rigged, man, and we do the rigging. So y'all tell me what y'all thought of Cam Newton's response right there. And was Jason's take accurate, or was he taking shots at Cam? Was that a character assassination or more of a statistical breakdown that didn't favor Cam Newton? To me, I think Mac took some shots at Cam because it was kind of easy in this moment to do just that. All right, let's talk about Dez Bryant, man, who said he grew up feeling neglected, felt growing up that he didn't have the support, and I want y'all to catch how people catch the vapors once you make it. Listen to Dez.
I'll never forget the way we was treated, as youngins. Me and my brothers and sisters, it wasn't right. I went weeks without eating in the house. Damn. Weeks. I just felt like I wasn't loved, and they wasn't showing up to none of my games. My daddy, stepmom, my mom, they wasn't even coming to my games, I got used to it.
How badly did you want them to come to you?
Oh, bad. It was extremely bad.
Did you tell them?
Absolutely. It was always, some type of excuse. And just being honest with you, man, it was a lot of hate for unnecessary reasons. Man, oh man.
Now, what he didn't say is what I'm about to say, which is, man, how everybody wants to go to the parade, but nobody wants to build the floats. That's how the game go, man. Oh, man. it wasn't my mom and dad like that. I ain't grow up like Dez. Like we were broke, but we scraped it together and we were there for each other. That said, I had close family that I could count on one hand how many games they went to when it was around the corner from their damn house. How many practices did they ever go to? 0. How many times did they ever go help me train, etc., run those hills, pick me up from the gym, take me to the gym? And they the loudest ones at your draft party. Oh, I knew you gonna make it, baby. And I mean, it is immediate when you catch that. You're like, oh, you're trying to make up for 22 years of neglect, not supporting, not thinking it would happen, or not tripping until you got it. And inside, you torn because you're like, damn, they weren't obligated to be there, or were they? So I'm wrestling with that, and then more than that, I'm like, okay, am I gonna be an asshole for the rest of my career, the rest of my life to this person? Or am I just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. I see you coming. I know who you are. When you ask me for something, it's going to be measured based on how much you supported me before I made it. So it was wild when people saw you had it, you made it, and then you wasn't giving it to them like that, right? And then they were like, you know, some of them get bold. Why you hooking them up and didn't hook me up? Do you really want the answer? My response to my family and anybody, whenever they really want to go there, I always say this: do you really want the answer? That happened in my family with my father and his wife. She asked me a question one time, why didn't I, she's a real estate broker, why didn't I let her sell me this house? Do you really want that answer? Like, I mean, come on, y'all. Like, people be wanting to put themselves in conversations they don't qualify for. Like we were just saying in sports media, McIntyre, stop talking about Cam Newton like that. Or say it with a smile, damn it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fix your face. Who you talking about? Like, you talking about an MVP, bro. MVP. I balled out in the league. I got mine in the league. I got a name from the league. And I wasn't close to no MVP. Whoa, that feels insulting. So in this situation, you at your draft party, people catching the vapors, they coming around you, and it just keeps snowballing. You know, the girls, all the girls from high school that, you know, I go, man, stop playing. Move, Dusty, move, African booty scratcher. Why you got holes in your shoes? All that stuff. All of a sudden, Marcellus, what? How you get so big? You know, a month ago I was this size. You know, last year I was about basically this size. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. And it's funny because people just don't know how to eat crow. They just don't know how to say, fuck, I should have believed this fool. I should have went to his games. One game at least. I should have went to one practice and just said, like, I care. So all I'm saying this is not because I'm bitter. It's just because be mindful of those little itty bitties around you. And we know how the game goes. Jason Tatum was online talking about how his 4th grade teacher said, yeah, be more realistic about your life goals. The NBA doesn't sound realistic. You're not going to do that. Now he's Jason Tatum. You know, we know all those kind of stories. But we don't give enough attention to the stories of, no, you were right there. And you actually probably was like either believing in them or just like, whatever. Do you? I'm here. But were you there for them? Because look at Dez Bryant. Oh, Dez Bryant got them receipts. And then when you make it, they the same ones that want 20 tickets to the Cowboys game. And you sitting there like, mother sucker. And I tell y'all all the time, people go broke not because they have all this frivolous spending. Yeah, that's a part of it. But a bigger part of it is they got too big a heart. MC Hammer style, too big a heart. You got a heart so big you ain't said no to somebody who never said yes to your dreams. Ain't that crazy, man? Woo! I keep like this audit in my head of people that I kept around or I allowed to go, like pass go and gave them $200. I shouldn't have gave them shit, but I let them go. Because it's like, let bygones be bygones, but also you really feel guilty. You got 5 steaks on your plate and somebody just sitting there like, can I get some? And you're like, dog, you ain't chip in. Here you go, right? And that's what you do. Then one day you look up, you're like, I ain't got 5 steaks no more. Can I get one? They're like, They gone. You can never get a steak from them. That's how the game goes. So tell me what y'all think about what Dez Bryant said and how you were supported in your childhood dreams. And did you make your dream a reality, right? I'm talking to y'all out there who actually are living the life you wanted to live. That's success to me. Not that you make the NFL or NBA. Shut up. I'm talking about the fact that you were a little itty bitty who all of a sudden is now an adult doing exactly what you wanted to do as an itty bitty. How you treat the people that caught the vapors around you. And what is the disconnect in parents that don't support their kids? You had this little sucker and now you don't want to support them to the fullest. I think that's like the most vicious crime because it leads to all other types of issues in this world. Whether that kid's gonna be bad or criminal, or they gonna affect somebody else because they ain't get the support, so they ain't gonna support something else or somebody else. It's just the osmosis effect. So tell me what y'all think about it and how would things have been different if your support was different. Beat all that up in the comments. Boy, Dez is having him a therapy session over there on the pivot. That boy going in. All right, let's talk about some celebrities out there that are complaining. In particular, Taraji Henson, DJ Vlad caught her and had to respond to her because, you know, she was talking about how when she was on movie sets, they didn't give her the first class treatment. Everybody's seen all those headlines she's been making right now. Well, DJ Vlad is basically saying, nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody care about that. Nobody give a damn about your issues. Listen to him break it down.
Here's the bigger problem. No one wants to hear a millionaire complain that they didn't get more millions. You're already a millionaire. Taraji lives in a $6 million house. She's worth $12 million.
What?
No one
she
wants to
has
hear.
sacrificed.
Nobody wants to
she
hear
has
Vlad complain about
sacrificed
money.
For the sake of her craft, she has sacrificed.
Sacrificed?
Hold on, she's sacrificed.
Sacrificed?
Listen to me,
Or is that
Vlad.
what she really wanted to do?
Let me talk.
Okay.
For the sake of her craft, she has sacrificed her privacy. She cannot walk around in regular. Okay, she live in a $6 million house. Why? Why? Can't she live in the hood? Can she live in the burbs? Will she be left alone? She won't, right?
Someone worth
So
$12
she
million
has
will never
to
live in the hood.
someplace where they
she's forced to live in a $6 million house. Boo-hoo. Oh, no. I have to live in my $6 million house.
But understand,
Woe is me. Life is so hard.
Yo,
This is why this show is this show. We discuss. You can't debate this one because both sides are right, right? It's principle versus principle, right? Principle ALs with Vlad is like, look, you got so much money, you get paid so much, you have enjoyed a rich, fruitful life. Nobody trying to hear how they penny pinching now when you got all that abundance. That is an argument. I will sit on the outside and make that argument, and I will be on the inside saying, I get y'all talking about my situation. But then there's a principle with the LE, which means no matter how much money I make, stop playing with me. And this to me is the trump card. It's a matter of the principle. It's a matter of, hey, if I'm supposed to get something, give it to me. If there's an expectation out there, meet it. And on top of that, do not try and discriminate or show difference to me because I'm a woman, I'm a black woman, etc., etc. So that's the principle. Have you ever been in that situation where, oh, you got it? My dad's the king of that. Oh, you got it. Like my dad would ask me for something, and if I'm not even saying no yet, I'm just hesitating or contemplating or distracted. He like, oh, you know you got it. And I'll be like, that's when I go to the principle with the LE. I'll be like, yeah, I got it, but do I want to give it? And do I need to give it? And why you want it? You know what I mean? Isn't it crazy you grow up a certain way, you grow up with this much, and as soon as somebody in that orbit gets something, all of a sudden everybody start living like that. Like you just can't live the same. Oh, man, that's me every month with my Amex bill. I'll be telling my wife, like, why are we spending this money? Golly. Like, oh, well, we got to do this and this and this. And I'm like, all right, well, I do like my Charger tickets for the foundation. Why are you spending all that stuff? Why are you helping all these kids? Like everybody got something to say. And it's like, damn, it makes me think about Christmas gifts. Y'all ever think about this? I ain't gonna buy you no gift. Therefore, you ain't gonna buy me no gift so we can cut out that middle step. Like, you know what I mean? I know what I want. You know what you want. Go get yours. I get mine and we just share each other. that sounds great, and I tried to do that, and then guess what happened, y'all? My wife didn't give me anything for Christmas this year. Really. She wanted to buy one of those cold plunge tubs, and I didn't want a cold plunge tub because, look, I play ball. I've been in those things 1,000 times. They work, but I don't want to put in that damn work for them to work again. That pain. I don't want my, I'm good. I stay sore a little bit. And she wanted one. Turns out she was trying to buy that Christmas gift for her. And when I said I don't want it, it's too expensive, I ain't gonna use it, she was like, okay. I thought I was gonna get the exchange and she was gonna give me a pickleball machine or something. I ain't got jack, y'all. Ain't that or something? But it didn't let it be flipped. Let it be her. Now, oh my God. So this is exactly this. No one wants to hear your complaints if you're a celebrity. No one want to hear you complain if you got it. My daddy don't want to hear me say nothing but yes, because I got it. Oh, I hate that. What y'all think about that? Y'all think it's like, hey, you got it, shut it. You know, you go to the club with all your boys. Whoever got the most money, that's their table. That's their table. And then everybody try to chip in, but they chip, and then they chip in like, you know, something, they ain't got it, right? And they like, hey, here's 20, here's 40, or here's 100. And you're like, no. And you ever have a friend who offer you something and all he waiting for you to say, no. I mean, you good. Well, when I used to go to the club, I can't even see it now. Y'all might catch me slipping at a club here and there, but I can't do it. Oh, $2,000 for two $20 bottles I got at home? Oh, hey. I used to be caught up, so I used to do it. Now, oh, hell no. So I'm like, you got the bill, you know, you get that big ass bill, they come in that big old long visor thing, you just sign it. She got the light on you and stuff. You looking like, God dang, all we had was two balls of eyes. What movie is that from? That's a good one. And so you fill it out and you hear your boy come. Oh, you got it. You're like, oh, no, you good. But sometimes I catch him. I go like this. And he be like, man, all I got. Oh, thanks. I put it right there, stuff it in for the tip. He looking at me like, oh, you really took it? So the point is, you're on Vlad's side, you're on Taraji's side in this in terms of principle versus principle. Because a lot of fans always say this. They always say, me. Why y'all, bitch? You got this. I'm like, standards are standards, right? Protocol is protocol. No. You can actually graduate out of protocol and standards because you got too much. Ain't that a bitch? That's crazy. So tell me what you think about the situation. Which side are you on? Pick a side. If not, talk for both sides. And do you think that you can get to a point where we shouldn't hear your complaints? Or you shouldn't be complaining at all. Do you really believe that? Beat that up in the comments. All right, y'all. Coming up next on Never Shut Up, we're going to funk up some comments. Yes, we are. And we're going to hit you with a Wileyism. That's it. Next on Never Shut Up, Branks TV, and Reach TV. Look at that, yo. Do I still got a muscle? Nope, it ain't moved. Welcome back to Never Shut Up. It's your boy Marcellus Wiley on Brinks TV. Have you guys logged on? Got your free account? Yes, go there. $1,000 in Brinks bucks. Hook you guys up. Go to brinks.tv. Also, make sure that you log on to projecttransition.org. Leave your email, leave a donation. You will further our efforts in helping the itty bitties in the community. This is what this show is. A big commercial for us to reset our decorum and the way we get down, hook up these itty bitties so they can make their dreams a reality. Leave a recurring donation. That book is going to be sent to you it will be yours. All of this in love, being supported by WileyWins.com. Bet US, I'll give you 125% sign up bonus if you go to WileyWins.com. Now, let's go to Funk Up Some Comments. Funk Up Some Comments, yeah. All right, we're going to talk about them co-hosts yesterday. That was as real as it gets. He tried to come respectfully. Then he started calling him sensitive. Then it went to another level. Yeah. Ain't nothing funnier to me than when somebody in their feelings and you working with them, because my friends say I'm emotionless, and that's not true. I just don't let stuff get to me that I know shouldn't get to me. Like if you lie to me or you lie on me, trust me, you're not messing with me. People always do this. Somebody lied on you and you mad and you affected. I'm like, why are you mad? They lied. No, they shouldn't be saying that. I'm like, but is it true? No. So why do you care? Like, why do you care? Now they got you off. This is my mission in life, to not let nobody get to me that doesn't deserve to get to me. You know what I mean? Like I wake up every day, I'm just like, man, look, I am not for everybody, and everything ain't for me. I mind my business. If somebody got something to say it. Whatever. like you gotta be that way, because if not, just imagine. And I see it all the time. What'd you say? Also, you were just walking with your girlfriend, having a great time, just left the movies, and somebody said something or looked at you, or somebody lied, or you read something. Next thing you know, you all off. You ain't getting that time back. I'm just letting you know. So it's just funny to me when I've worked with people and they be in their feelings, and I'll be like, because I'm silly too. So I'm silly and emotionless when really I'm just not gonna let dumb stuff get me. That's it. I run the hurdles. I get over dumb stuff really fast. Like I don't get into it. And then so I'm like, hey, what's wrong with you? I need to find some film of me doing that to people, because that really makes them mad. The announcers know that their job is almost up, so they're gonna fake a beef for attention. What, AI gonna do announcing for us? Nah, announcing ain't going nowhere. Nah, sports shows, they're not going anywhere. They may be reconfigured. I think, look, we're doing a whole lot, obviously, in the independent space, and it's just all that talent is starting to go elsewhere. Not all, most, a lot. It's a different economic model, but you're gonna always need somebody to say something. People just like that. People just like to be a part of community. So you would not want to watch a game without somebody talking about it. You ever do that? You know what I mean? You ever watch them on mute? You ain't really focused. You got it on mute because you're doing something else, right? You ain't just sitting there like this. Or you at a bar, you talking to your boy, and then you just looking. Like, you know what I mean? So you got to have announcers. If that confrontation was on air, it really should have been handled off mic. Taken to the side and addressed, unless the announcer intention was to put Mike Fratello on Front Street. So basically, you're like, look, we played this game over here. Why are we now playing it over here on air? You're right. Like, if I'm Mike Fratello, let me not lie. Because you get caught in that moment of trying to be professional. Like, you don't want to lose your job, one, but two, you're like, we going to end up getting over this, so let me not light this fool up. But you want to light this fool up. That's one thing. That's one thing about having a co-host, a co-worker. I mean, I know that happens at y'all job all the time. You be like, man, cheating. On the topic of who cheats more, we all never know for sure. For one, women do not tell most people, while men do not mind telling the truth to their friends. Secondly, men are a bit arrogant and we feel that we won't get cheated on, so we do not look for clues of our women cheating. Great point. Yes, women, on the other hand, they do indeed look, so when you look hard and long enough, you will find something. Well, what if you ain't doing nothing? You ain't gonna find something, ain't nothing there. If you ain't cheated, then she could look all day. She's just gonna misconstrue some stuff, but ain't nothing to catch. So stop that. So men get caught more than women, but we will never really who actually cheats more. I always think that my wife is cheating, just like randomly. I always have these like crazy thoughts. People will say that's negative, and I was like, nah, it's just like she cheating. And then I ask her, like, baby, you cheating on me? She's like, no. And I'll be like, what else you gonna say? So, you know what I'm saying? Why do I say that? Because I saw my parents cheat, but more than that, why do I say that? Because I've had this off-record conversation before with a few people. Like, am I bringing up my whole life and family and home if my wife cheats? I say no. Now, there ain't no permission slip, but I say no. You want to know why? Because my love for what we have is greater than just her. It's the itty bitties. It's our structure. It's our setup. But more than that, I can't let somebody else and her take that away. So there's a saying, like, if you married with no kids, you cheat, peace. You married with kids, you cheat, ah, damn it. We got to stick through this, right? So I feel that way. Like, where you going? Like, what? First of all, people ain't shit. Like, have you, like, when I'm out with my boys, I got 2 divorced boys that now one dates and the other one doesn't. So it's a lot of double dating with a different girl every time. And I'm like, she pretty. Oh, of course she pretty. She fine. Huh? Oh, she don't shut up. She don't shut up. Like, dog, how do you, and he's smart. I'm like, how do you continue those conversations? You 50. You can't deal with that. You can't talk to her. Look at her. I'm like, all right, you got a point. But the point is, man, I ain't going nowhere, dog. That's just life. I'm just letting y'all know. Dwayne Wade's nails. Okay, Mr. Wiley, paint your nails, then let's see. I would paint my nails. Literally, dog, what does that mean? That's like, I grew up around Crips and Bloods. I put on this hat, I'm a Crip. Take the hat off, I put on this hat, I'm a Blood. No, fool, I'm me. Like, what? like, y'all understand this is all like vanity and like, I want to scare you, or I want you to think this. I used to see cats, I used to know dudes who were hard reps, killers. Man, that fool get dressed like you. I'm at his house. He like, hey, hand me that. He put on his Dickies. He didn't pull them down. Now he hard. You ain't hard because you pulled your Dickies down, fool. But I guarantee you, this fool walk out the house with his Dickies, his flag hanging, and he start belling. Cats be like, oh, what's up? Scared. I'm like, scared? This fool was just in the house getting dressed. He pulled on it. He put on his uniform. He put on that damn superhero costume. Man, stop. So to me, if I could put on something and scare you, I wear a Raider hat also. Ooh, he gangster. A Raider hat, t-shirt, and khakis, and some Cortezes. Ooh, he gangster. Man, shut up. You sorry. You stupid. You ain't never been around nothing. That's a dress up. Fool ain't nobody. You back. He down too, right? Back. He gone too. Like, I just don't get cats. I don't understand it. Like, you scared of, oh, look at him. Like, what? So if somebody can scare you, somebody can put on some nails, paint it, and then you also, oh, he gay. What? He ain't gay, he married. Oh, well, he gay, he just on the down low. What? He projected onto that little kid. Do you know that there are heterosexual people who have transgender or gay kids? You do know that, right? Y'all anybody? Anybody else been outside lately? It ain't just that, but I know what y'all trying to say. But if I painted my nails, y'all would really think I'm gay? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Y'all think I'm trying to take care of Dwayne Wade. I do not really know Dwayne Wade. I say hi, he say hi. I know Gabrielle, but at the same time, nah, hell nah. Paint your nails if you want. I don't do that though, because I don't care. Look, I got bacon neck shirts. I don't trip like that. Marcellus Wiley, I gotta go back, brother. Playing with your kids is one thing, but as a grown man in the light representing people, what? First of all, representing people. Well, he got to represent you before he represent himself? I think I'm going to choose me before you. You saying something. It's too much around him with that. Not tripping, just say what you really about. Love you, brother, but please don't have no show with your nails painted. Please, LOL. Why? First of all, you should actually want me to do it. A heterosexual man who's married with kids with his nails painted. Want to know why? Because they will open up the monolith of what I'm supposed to be as a black man, I'm supposed to be as a heterosexual man, etc., right? You want freedom. You don't want everything you do to be identified as it gotta be that or else. That's what happened to a lot of the black culture. It's like, if it ain't that, then it's taboo. It's like, what? So if you start doing something they deem not black, you can't do it or you a sellout. You get it? So you don't want to be called gay, but what if you... See, I'm talking for somebody that ain't me, so it's weird. You got on the fresh fit, like right there, this color, whatever this powder blue is. And I hit this with a powder blue strip. I'm gay? Why? Because I like that? I don't know. These dudes be wearing these purses. All right, all y'all wearing them purses, y'all gay. Y'all ain't taking them off. Louis Vuitton and Gucci got y'all sold. And I used to wear that 20-some years ago. Nobody thought I was gay then they stopped, they went away, and now they back. We gay? You gay? Caught you on the first one. All right, here we go. It's not just the nails. He got a track record at this point. What about the bone broth? Bone broth? Oh, that story about him in the cafeteria or something like that? Look, I'm sorry you're the gay detective. Like, I don't do gay detections. One, because I ain't gonna mess with you. So, like, what do I care? I don't care about the verdict. So I certainly don't care about the investigation because I ain't involved. You might be, and you undercover. You down low. Telling yourself, damn it. Shit, Negroes always like, I'ma do me. Dwayne Wade, do you. Now, him and that his kid, boy, daughter now, I did that video a long time ago. I don't like none of that. So if y'all think I'm taking care of Dwayne Wade, go watch that video. I don't like none of that. Kids cannot choose their gender. Hell no. But you can't paint your nails if you're a man. As simple as that. All right, y'all. Y'all know we finish every show. We finish with a Wileyism. I'm going to stop spinning. Yeah. My leg hurt. All right. Not calling you out. I'm calling you up. Yes, yes. I don't call people out. I just call them up. That's right. Somebody told me that before. And I was like, yeah, I like that. Because I need to be called up. You know, call me on my bullshit. Dwayne Wade nails doesn't count. Call me on my bullshit. I'm going to call y'all on y'all's. I'm going to call this world on it. And then cats be getting in their feelings. I'll be like, dog, I didn't know you were perfect. You know what I'm saying? And look, y'all know me. If something happening to me, I'm going to tell y'all. If something coming at me, I'm going to tell y'all. Straight up. And I'm going to tell on them too. But I protect the guilty. If somebody riding a good life and they got their issues and discretions, it's not on me to course correct that in public. But if they doing something in public, oh, come and get wicked, huh? Yeah. And you know I had to gotcha, got to do it. And I'm not calling them out, I'm calling them up. Because this is what I want to represent. Us all making it the right way. I grew up with such a dream, like a little baby Martin Luther King Jr. I was like, why it gotta be so hard and tough and mean, like out here? Why can't, you know, why when you walk by people, they go like this? I'm like, dog, hello, hey, how you doing? Why you can't look somebody in the eye? What's up? Isn't it amazing when you're in a bad mood or just don't want to be bothered and you run up on somebody who's just happy? You know, you ever been there? You just at the game or something, just chilling. And somebody's like, hey, what's up, Marcellus? How you been, man? You like, your first thought is like, calm down. But then you don't. You be like, yeah, what's up, man? What you like? They bring you up. They calling you up. And I think that's the way it should be. I think the norm should be we on hella positive. But you know what the norm is, indifferent or negative. Walk down the street. Fool, you see me. How you going? You're not going to acknowledge another human being. And then you look me in the eyes and you go like this. Oh, I don't know him. And then you look away. You can't say, hey, hi. And then here's the worst part though. Because I know this from being in the light, being a celebrity or whatever I am. It's like pretty girls hate this too. Everybody want to holler. So that's why pretty girls have ugly faces, right? They be having that stank face because they're getting tired of getting hollered at. I get tired of getting like, oh, hey, but it beats the alternative. So make sure you catch people, and when you catch them, check them. Because you know what? You're not calling them out. You're calling them up. That'll do it for today's episode of Never Shut Up. And the week. Oh, it's Friday. Oh, I'm about to go coach our kids. We got a basketball game tonight. Lord, this team is good. All right, so we'll see on Monday. We are undefeated in 2 seasons. Let's go. Let's figure this out, man. Have an amazing weekend. I know I will. Can't spin, no, can't spin. They're gonna fire, y'all. Y'all got anything for it? There we go.
Stage a lot faster. Oh, I'm so honored. I'm so inspired to be here, and thanks Shine Global for this award, to be recognized for doing the right thing, to be recognized for doing good things, and trying to inspire others for their own greatness. I'm just a kid from Compton who, at an early age, had to look inside to find my opportunities, because on the outside, there were so many whispers and sometimes yells of, I couldn't make my dreams a reality. And thought that was very unfortunate, but I was thankful that I never internalized that chorus that was around me. I was a kid that understood that you had to be greater than your greatest excuse. And I had a lot of excuses. I had a lot of reasons to have self-doubt. But I was able to develop my inner power, discover that inner power, and make sure that I showed the world exactly who I wanted to be. And it was really simple for me. It was to make my dreams a reality. There was nothing more to it. And as I now stand here, just a few miles from where I grew up, where that adversity still is strong. And as we see through these movies, that it's worldwide, not just in our locale. You see the suffering, you see the gangs, you see the drugs, you see the poverty. And there's always one common escape. It's that inner power, it's that ambition. It's having a voice that's louder than those surrounding voices. And I'm on a mission, a global mission, to make sure that that inner power inspires all to not only give, but to receive the blessings that come from giving. And I'm up here right now as a guy who's challenging everyone to give their 3 T's. That's time, that's talent, and that's treasure. Human capital, financial, whatever it may be. Let's invest in each other, because we all have to coexist here together. And as I look around and I have a foundation that really inspires these kids to become their greatest version of themselves, and to look in the mirror to make sure that they're greater than their greatest excuse. It gives me my greatest passion. I was a kid who wanted to be a school teacher, but because of my height, weight, and speed, I became a football player. So I took that helicopter ride up as high as I could, but as I was ascending, I never forgot that I was once one of those fork-in-the-road kids who was shot at many times, who had to navigate around adversity every single day, who had to waste so much of his brain power just trying to get home every day. And so many experiences that sometimes you become desensitized to. But in reality, that is someone else's reality. So I'm so thankful to stand in front of all of you guys as an example of the kids that we're trying to affect, the underserved, the underprivileged, those who are told that their hardships are greater than who they are. But hopefully we can inspire them all to look inward, because everything they want out there is already in here. Appreciate you guys.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything, anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right. Get a 125% sign-up bonus, and to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we're giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.